Jimmy Carter was the oldest living U.S. president, born in Plains, Georgia in 1924. Carter would go on to win the governor's race in 1970, calling for an end to racial unrest.
I say to you quite frankly that the time for racial discrimination is over.
After one term, he had greater ambitions, national ones, with just a 2% name recognition as of January 1976 and 16 other Democrats vying to be the nominee for president. Carter had an uphill battle. But with the Watergate scandal still fresh in the minds of most Americans, Carter presented himself as a Washington outsider and would narrowly win the presidency.
ABC now projects Carter is the winner with 272 electoral votes.
As president, the cards were often stacked against him, presiding over one of the worst energy crises in the country's history, along with overseeing a double-digit inflation rate. Carter called on Americans to limit the excesses in their own lives.
Too many of us now tend to worship self-indulgence and consumption. Human identity is no longer defined by what one does, but by what one owns.
In 1978, Carter accomplished the greatest achievement of his presidency, negotiating a peace deal between Egypt and Israel. But over the final 2 years of his presidency, the Iranian hostage crisis dominated the media narrative. Many Americans believe the situation went on too long and that Carter didn't show enough strength in demanding the return of 52 American hostages. He would go on to lose the 1980 presidential election to California Governor Ronald Reagan in a landslide. But it's Carter's post-presidency that really defines his legacy. He and former First Lady Rosalynn Carter started the Carter Center in Atlanta. The nonprofit has helped improve the lives of people in more than 80 countries by resolving conflicts and advancing democracy and human rights. Carter and his wife are widely known for their work with Habitat for Humanity, ultimately building or renovating more than 4,000 homes. In 2002, Carter was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his work advocating for peace, democracy, and equality. He would again use the opportunity to address the fundamental economic disparities of the world.
Tragically, in the industrialized world, there's a terrible absence of understanding or concern about those who are enduring lives of despair and hopelessness. We have not yet made the commitment to share with others an appreciable part of our excessive wealth.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.